Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I am that average lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear to my spirit. So today we're going to talk about a hot topic, y'all, and we got to bring it out. Today we're talking about why he put his hands on me. We're going to dive deep into the reason why these males today feel like they can put their hands on a woman. So, because it needs to be talked about, ladies, and you're going through these things, you're fighting with your baby daddy, you're fighting with your boyfriend, all your life you had to fight, and you're losing. you're out here in these streets, you're taking losses, your men don't want you. I mean, just you got total turmoil around you. And on top of that, you can't figure out how to stop this, how to get out this situation that you're in. You got a man, you thought that he was going to be your everything. You done gave him some kids. Y'all can't communicate. Y'all can't get along. He don't like you most of the time. You don't like him most of the time. He want to leave you, but he trying to stick around and hang in there for his kids. But for some reason, you and him just can't get along. And he putting his hands on you. So we going to talk about it today because we need solutions. And that's what I'm about. I'm about giving you solutions and answers to your problems, to help you figure out how you can cohabitate with your kid's father. And your relationship might not be, what you want it to be, but it can definitely work. But it's going to take a lot on your behalf. So we're going to dive deep into this today. This is going to be one that might hurt your feelings. But we got to stop this in-house abuse that's happening to us as women. We got to understand the triggers. We got to understand this. So we're going to talk about this today. So we'll be right back after this brief message. And we're going to dive into it deep. We're talking about why he keep putting his hands on me. This is the Average Woman Podcast. And I'm that lady, Miss Nicole. If you need me, NicoleArcher.com. Queen from Creation at NicoleArcher.com. Or QueenFromCreation@gmail.com. I am here at your service. I am your sister from a different mister. We'll be right back. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. If you ever wanted to have your very own podcast, I can tell you how to set it up right now. Anchor is an awesome app that's free to download. You can use its creation tools to edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast so that you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships. And also, it has everything that you need in one place. All you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I look forward to hearing your new podcast any day now. Thanks. And now back to the show. All right, so let's talk about it. Let's get into it, ladies. Today we are talking about he putting his hands on me. This is your reality at this point. Okay, I'm talking to you ladies that's actively in a relationship where you're getting your ass whooped. Okay, listen, I'm not going to tell no woman to stay with no man that's putting his hands on her. That'll never be me. But I also want to tell you that no men don't beat women. Men don't hit women. Real men don't hit women. Now, unfortunately, we have a new age young type of male in this world. These young males have been raised by their mamas, absent of their fathers. They have been taught to entertain their feelings. They have been taught that they can say and do whatever they want because their mothers have shown them that they can say and do whatever they want. They have watched their mama be super toxic. They have watched their sisters be super toxic. They've been abused, mistreated, used, disrespected, and everything else you can imagine by these toxic women. And so now you have a man that's out here. You have a male that's out here. He's trying to find him a woman. He has his idea of what he wants and this, that, and the third. And then you show up. You show up in his life. You know? And I don't want to place blame on nobody, because that's really not what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, we all have to be in control of our own actions, feelings, emotions, all that. You have to be in control of what it is that you're doing. And when you go left instead of doing what's right, you open up the door for all kind of bullshit on yourself. The problem with you young women is that you don't understand that you are not dealing with emotionally strong men these days. When a man has been raised by his mother, he is emotional. He has a lot of feelings that he entertains that he shouldn't. He doesn't have self-discipline as much as he should. He has to be worked with. So when you have a man that has been absent of his mother absent of his father, and you peep that he has these emotional issues, that he has a tendency to maybe spaz and go upside your head from time to time, you have to learn real quick how to maneuver so you don't have to worry about getting your ass beat with him. Okay? Number one, when you are dealing with an emotionally charged man, you better know how to run your damn mouth. Because just like your mother will go off the handle when you talk to her all kind of ways, you cannot be talking to this man all kind of ways, all side out the way, like you feel like you could just say whatever you want to say. Because what's going to happen is he going to go upside your head thoroughly, and you're going to be embarrassed and you're going to be hurt. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be beat on. You don't want nobody going upside your head or doing none of that. And like I said from the beginning, because I want to continue to go on record saying that I don't agree with a man putting his hand on a woman. No man is going to abuse a woman, but a boy and a man that is unemotional, that lacks emotional intelligence, he will put his hands on you. And guess what? That don't mean that he don't love you. That don't mean that he don't want to spend his life with you. That means that he has been painted into a corner so many times that he doesn't know how to express his anger and his frustration. He done tried to talk to you multiple times in multiple different ways. You ain't listening. Then you have a tendency to jump up in a man's face, clapping your hands, thinking you some big bad dude, living out some masculine, foolish energy that you discovered from your lack of good parenting. You've been led astray, and you've been told that you could treat a man however you want to treat him. You can do whatever you want to do. And in the end, ain't nobody around to take all this shit that you going through, that you learned from your mama, but you. So number one, you gotta learn how to run your mouth talking to these men. These men are not men of the past. These are not traditional men that you could just talk to all kind of ways and they let you get a pass. That's not these brothers these days. When a man tell you, leave me alone, I'm not in the mood, I don't want to hear it, shut up, get away from me, he's telling you, he's giving you a clue as to what is to come if you don't leave him the hell alone. So basically, nothing good is going to come of you if you keep messing with this man. He telling you, leave me alone. So instead of you running your mouth, following him up, leave him alone. That's the biggest thing that you can do. And we'll be right back. All right, so we are back, and we are talking about he hitting on me. He's hitting on you. He's putting his hands on you. How can we get this to stop? How can we not even get to that point? Is the purpose of this. This is not to disrespect or demoralize or anything, but this is real stuff that's happening to us in these communities that people don't want to talk about. All right, so some of y'all, so the first thing that I told you that's going to help you is, it's your mouth. You got to learn how to run that mouth right. You can't be talking to these emotional men all kind of ways, because you ain't going to do nothing but get you in trouble. When you be talking to these emotional men all kind of ways, and they can't handle all that flip mouth. They can't handle word for word and all this stuff. And when you do that, you open yourself up for problems. I mean, why would you even want to go back and forth with a dude if you really want him to be with you? You got to learn how to know that you're going to lose the war if you keep trying to fight every battle. You got to learn how to keep your mouth shut sometime. To save face. Everything that come to your damn brain shouldn't come out your mouth, because your mouth is wicked. Because you just feel like you can say whatever you want to say and there's no consequences for it. And it is. It's always someone on the receiving end of the dirt that you do. So you want to be mindful about the people that you tread on and that you step on, because you going to reap what you sow. And a lot of y'all done did a lot. And you get judgment for doing the most. Because it's not worth it. You don't have to be nasty. You don't have to be hateful. You don't have to be malicious. You ain't got to be spiteful. You ain't got to be none of that. You could choose to be bigger than what a person expects you to be. I don't care how you was raised. Because see, what y'all don't know, I was raised by a mama who liked that. My mama, she liked that fighting and arguing back and forth with her man, and they get into a fight and then they disappear in the room for hours. Ain't nobody with all that. You don't have to create turmoil to get sex from your man. It shouldn't be a turn on to you for you to be jumping all in a man's face, running off at the mouth, doing the most. That shouldn't be a turn on for you. That's embarrassing. Okay, you want a man to look at you as a woman and to respect you. The last thing that you should do is disrespect them by jumping in his face, doing the most. Because ain't no man gonna respect no woman who do that. Nobody will. It's impossible. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's impossible for a man to respect a woman when she don't know how to behave. And there ain't nothing I can do about that. I wish it was, but I don't make the rules, ladies. I have to play by the rules just like you. I'm damn 5'11". I can't be running up in no man's face like I'm big and bad. I can be just saying and doing up. Nah. And then what you don't realize is that over time, all that fighting, it wears your body out. You start looking old before your time, dragged out, hair missing, this, that. And the men, who putting their hands on you, if he putting his hands on you, he don't have no regard for your well-being, period. So you already don't have no wins with him. Okay? Now, the best option for you is to give you and him some time apart. That's your best option at this point. If he putting his hands on you, that's your best option. And in this time apart, I recommend that you do not entertain no other man. I recommend that you go hard and work on yourself and put your coochie in a bag and put it on the shelf in the back of the closet where you put your social security card and your kids' birth certificates and all that pocketbook there. Put that coochie back there and get focused. And maybe what'll end up happening is that he'll see you growing and realize that he made a mistake and he still want to be with you. Because it's not right for you to, well, this is too hard, it don't work because he want this and he don't want to do that and he can't give me this. so I'm going to go find somebody else. Nah, once you have a child with a man, you should be committed to that situation. Not committed to trying to figure out who you want to be with after you done made the baby with the man. Nah, that's who you supposed to be with. That's that dude there. So whatever he is, that's who you supposed to be with, because you done gave him a child. He done gave you his seed. That's the most, come on, man. If I don't plant a seed in my garden, nothing is going to grow. He done planted a seed in you. So it's your obligation as a woman to put your feelings aside and do what's best for your child, which is make sure that him and his daddy have a relationship and they love each other, and him and her, same thing with the female. You need to stop. You see that this shit don't work. The way that we've been trying to do this shit for years has set us up to fail numerous times. We are no closer to being happy with a man than the earth is becoming a square. That's how far off from our goals we are, because we don't want to have these real conversations, and we don't really want to get to the point and understand what's important. And a lot of shit that y'all chasing, and a lot of way that y'all talking and thinking is unproductive. And it ain't gonna do nothing but hurt you in the end. It's hurting you right now. It's hurting you right now, because you should be living a certain kind of life. You're not living. You don't even understand what you're supposed to be doing, but you just want what everybody else wants, because you think that that's what it is. And that's not what it is. Your mission in life is to become a wife, a mother, and a productive person to our society. That's what your goal is. I don't know what else you think you're supposed to be doing. You're not a celebrity. Celebrities are put in places to deceive us, to make us think that that's what we're supposed to be doing, when you know that that's not what you're supposed to be doing. But you don't care. And it's a price to pay when you just don't give a damn. The price to pay when you don't give a damn is you take losses. You get hurt a lot. You're going to be subjected to taxation without representation when you don't give a fuck. When you live without a code or any kind of morals or any kind of standards for yourself, you set yourself up. Living like you just don't give a damn. Like it's I can have this hot girl summer where I can just go sleep with multiple men and it ain't no repercussions behind that. So what? I got the herpes. What? So what? You got the herpes? That's where we are. Why? I don't know. I don't understand. I never understand it. I thought that you hollering about we queens. If we queens, we should hold ourselves to some kind of standard. We don't have no standard for ourselves at this point. We don't have no kind of standards for ourselves whatsoever. We don't even try. And we hate to hear the truth. We hate to hear the truth. And we wonder why he beat on us. He put his hands on us because we don't want to listen to the truth. He can't entertain you in your world. You got to come to reality land like the rest of us. You can't live in reality land thinking that people don't see you for who you are. We can tell that's a wig on your head. Nobody takes people really serious who put hair of somebody else's on their damn head. You got to stop that. Nobody taking you serious. They not. They don't hold you in no regard. They just see you as a clown because you trying to be something that you're not and that you'll never be. You're telling lies to yourself and you stagnate your own growth. It ain't nothing wrong with just accepting who you is the way you is. What's wrong with that? That's how you was made. What's wrong with that? There ain't nothing wrong with you just the way you are. That's what your man want from you. He don't want you to try to be Nicki Minaj. He don't want Nicki Minaj. He wants you. You how you supposed to be. Calm, cool, collective. When y'all was younger, not stressed out, not stingy and hateful, not spiteful, not mad because you can't go out to the club every night because you got these damn kids. Well, you wanted them damn kids. Because if you didn't want them damn kids, you would have made sure that you made him wear some protection, or you wouldn't have had sex during the time you were ovulating. Because that's where you went wrong. You don't track your cycle, so you're having sex all reckless, and then you wonder what the hell, why am I pregnant? You're pregnant because you ain't using your sense. You're not making no sense with this stuff, and I can't help you, because what the hell I know? I'm just the average woman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need some kind of superwoman. I'm just an average woman. I don't know what to tell you. You're fucking up, y'all. You're fucking up, ladies. I'm sorry to tell you, but you is. And we can do better. You don't have to. You don't have to. He don't want to put his hands on you. No man want to put his hands on a woman. But even the Bible tell you that a bitch ain't nothing to be dealing with. Go far away. It's better to be by yourself than be with a woman that's got issues and problems. The Bible will tell you that. So a man is only if the Bible is God's word, and a man is made in God's image, he only can take so much, y'all. You can be a nasty, hateful, malicious, spiteful, not wanting to give nobody nothing, selfish tyrant. Or you could just be a good woman. A good woman is a woman that's just down with her man just because. He ain't got to fart fairy dust. He just gotta be a man that really loves her. That's all it takes. When a man loves you, you won't want for nothing. But you can't be stupid with what you want. Because that's the stuff that y'all chasing is irrelevant and don't matter. So you gotta allow that man to keep you in reality and accept the love that he got for you the way that he give it to you. That's what makes it so romantical and wonderful. When a man just says, you are the woman that I want. If you act right, I'm gonna make your life great. I'm gonna listen to all that bullshit you talking. I'm gonna love on you. You're gonna be my favorite girl. You understand? You're gonna be my favorite girl. But y'all don't want that. Y'all want a damn argument all the damn time. Y'all want to fight. Y'all want to control the man. You don't want to support the man. You want to look at the man like he ain't shit. If he ain't got 6 figures, bitch, you ain't got 6 figures. How you can expect brothers to have stuff that you don't want? And if it is, that's good that you got $1. But the only reason why we make money is to live good and to take care of our families, not to be selfish and hoard the money like we don't want to do nothing for nobody. That's why you be by yourself. You know how many old women about to die with their 401k on large and they ain't even got a kid or nobody to even fuck with them right now? A lot of them like that. And it's because they got that selfish mentality that they have passed on to generations after generations. Your money don't mean nothing if you ain't got nobody to share it with. There's a lot of men right now sick in the hospital beds trying to recuperate from cancers. Women done been through all kind of cervical and uterine cancers and breast cancers and by themselves. Because they can't find nobody to deal with them. Or they can't find nobody on their level. And there's thirsty women out here that want a man, but you won't do what it takes to get him. Because you feel like he should change to suit you. No, you got to change to suit him because you the one out of order. A man is going to always be a man. But we the ones who think that we some kind of independent fly diva goddesses and shit that we not. We not. I keep telling y'all, it's a curse to bleed once a month. And everybody get mad when I say that and want to unsubscribe to my channel, but it's true. It's a curse. Our mother Eve sinned first. She put that curse on us. So that's why we bleed every month. Because she ate the apple. She sinned. So that was our curse. You know what I'm saying? The pain during childbirth, that's part of our curse. I don't know why y'all think like that's such a beautiful, it's called a flower, but that's not like a beautiful thing. I don't know what's beautiful about it. Shit. Come on, ladies. I know it's some real women out here that's going to feel me and that's going to fucks with you. But you need to hear that real stuff. I'm not your mama. I'm here to tell you the truth of the things that's going to help you succeed and move forward in life. Not play with your ego because it don't work. You see Lil' Kim looking like a damn leprechaun out there on that stage. She used to be fine as hell. Yeah, my husband, she's a bad bitch. She was fine back in the days. She ain't fine now. She look like that leprechaun that be on the BET Awards every year. I mean, that be on the BET, the leprechaun thing. You know what I'm talking about? That's how she looked. She looked like a damn leprechaun. So, I mean, I don't even know what you're supposed to do with somebody like that. And it's like, y'all feel like y'all gonna be sexy and beautiful forever. You're not. You're not. It's better to get a man in your youth and grow old with him, because you don't know what ailments and things begot you along the way. And the same thing with him. Ain't no man want to get with no woman, and then in the end, when he start getting sick and he needs you, you bailed on him. You don't hang in there with him. Come on, man. You mad because he ain't thinking about you. How the fuck he gonna think about you when he's sick? Y'all some selfish women. And that's why a lot of men just choose to just stay with their mama. Because they can't deal with you. Because you just don't understand. A man don't have to suit, and he don't have to be any kind of thing to you. He gonna be what he is, what God made him to be. And it's for you to understand him. It's for you to love him through his flaws and respect that and hold that in some high regard. It's a choice to cover your head and honor your head, because you love him so much, because the Most High sent him to you. You want to show him that you honor him. But a lot of y'all just don't care. I've come to realize that. I'm sorry about the cicadas with all that noise, but a lot of y'all just don't care. And it's nothing that I could do about that. I wish you would have a different heart. It's no trick to being a woman. You just got to do the right thing. Your heart's desire has got to be to do the right thing. It's got to be to love a man just for who he is, not what he can do for you. You got to love him, because you're going to have ups and downs. And he needs you to be ready to go get her, the helpmate too. The Proverbs 31 woman, she don't sit at home. The Proverbs 31 woman got businesses, and she got side hustles, and she still take care of her family and feed them and have time for her husband. And get up early in the morning. That's the Proverbs 31 woman. She don't have time to be complaining. I don't get y'all. You know, if we concentrate on the right thing, we can build back our families and keep a man. We getting dogged out here in these streets by these men, but they right. Because we've just busted. We don't care. You know? So I want to tell you ladies, I love you. And I know this was a tough one, but you hang in there with me, and I appreciate you. Until next time, I want to say shalom, ladies. And if you need me, NicoleArcher.com. Queen from Creation at NicoleArcher.com is my email. You can schedule some talking time with me if you want. It's free. I don't charge you for nothing. You know, if you need my services, hit me up. Till next time. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Average Woman channel on YouTube. All my videos, everything I got, I'm giving it all to you. Till next time, ladies.